Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. It's an open the box and it is in fact a companion to a game that I've already unboxed. It is D-Day at Tarawa, 20th of November 1943, a solitaire game designed by John Butterfield and published by Decision Games. So what's all this about? Command the US 2nd Marine Division in 1 square mile of hell. D-Day at Tarawa is a solitaire game simulating the amphibious invasion of Betio Island in the Tarawa Atoll. The US Marines assaulting the tiny island, with its strategically vital airstrip, found themselves in their toughest battle of World War II, a fight to the death against 5,000 Japanese defenders. D-Day at Tarawa advances the solitaire game system of its award-winning predecessor, D-Day at Omaha Beach, to the next level. You control the US forces against a tenacious Japanese defence. An innovative diceless combat system highlights unknown enemy deployments and the importance of the right weapons and tactics. Event cards keep the action flowing and the rules simple, while introducing extensive historical detail. So we've got scenarios. The first waves: can your Marines survive the initial landings? November the 20th, 1943, establish a viable beachhead before nightfall. 2 days in hell: can you secure the island in 2 days? November the 21st, 1943, on D+1, expand your narrow beachhead against undiminished Japanese resistance. So here's some of the counters, part of the map, and those cards, event cards. And we've got 352 die cut counters, 134 by 22 mounted game board, colour rules booklet, colour campaign analysis, player aid cards, 55 event cards, and some storage bags. Players 1 or 2, playing time 2 to 8 hours, complexity medium, and of course solitaire suitability is high. There's no shrink wrap because I got this off the old internet, but it was unplayed and unpunched. So let's open the box. And let's see what we have. We have some baggies and the cards, which we'll have a quick look at in a moment. And I think we'll get the rules out first. Here are the rules. That's better. So this comes in at 32 pages. And like D-Day at Peleliu, is full colour. There we are. So introduction, game components, playing pieces, here's the cards, setting up for play. Sequence of play: amphibious operations, landing example for Beach Red 2, Japanese fire, examples are overlapping and abutting fields of fire. Ooh. They're all slightly different, I think, these D-Day games. Japanese fire examples, US actions, US combat actions. US attack examples. So lots of pictures and things. Japanese unit depth and reserves. US heroes and headquarters. What's this? Control and communication. Extent of beachhead. Japanese lettered actions. Japanese allowed actions. Oh, that's good. Japanese tank units winning and losing the first waves, extended turns, command posts. Crikey, US engineer support markers, winning and losing the extended game, overnight turn and November scenario. Or 21st of November scenario. Optional rules, event descriptions, bit of bibliography here, and Japanese fire action summary. Right, them's the rules. Next, you may have seen it when I opened the box, is the sort of overview of the battle, published in World at War 30 June-July 2013 by John Walker. So we like to see this. This is always good. The historical background. Japanese Type 95 light tank there. Alligator Amtrak. Buffalo Amtrak. Ooh. Julian Smith. Andrew Higgins. And there we are. Some nice reading for me coming up. Next are the player aids, and I always have a little moan about decision game player aids because they're on this flimsy card paper thing. But there's the US attack results chart, US barrage table, and the US weapons chart. Japanese fire chart, and close combat procedure and ending a close combat. So what I tend to do with these, see what I mean, is print them out on proper card. Extended game, sequence of play, turns 11 to 30, summaries of key priorities and procedures. Okay. And the basic game, sequence of play, turns 1 to 10, summary of key priorities and procedures. There we are. And next, it's the counters. Here they are. They're again on this quite thin cardstock that decision games use. But here we are. Here's the United States Marine Corps. Some heroes, HQs, landing craft. Some Japanese here. Tactical reinforcements for the Japanese. And on the back, reduced. And these are the hidden counters, I believe. Ooh, United States Navy. There we are. Naval gunfire. Some medals there, look. The medal. They get those when they are no more. That's the first sheet. And the second sheet just looks like sort of admin markers. Some for Japan there, United States Marine Corps. US support disrupted. And oh, there we are. Quite nice looking counters though. Just as an aside, in D-Day at Peleliu there was a counter included for this game, and I assumed it replaced the one in the box, but looking at the one on the sheet here, I can't see any difference. Maybe it's to replace one in an earlier edition, but if that's not the case, let us know. So, just to finish off, it's the map. So let's get the map out. But before we do that, I nearly forgot, we've got the cards. And these are the sort of engine that runs the game. There are no dice, of course. And those familiar with the series will recognise these. So there we are. Right, let's get the map out. So here's the map in all its glory, with the island of Tarawa there and the important airfield that they were trying to capture. Down the bottom here, I presume this is where the Marines will start to try and assault the beach. There's a pier here. Right, let's have a little close-up. So down in the bottom left, we can see a terrain key here, water features and Japanese symbols there. Available LVTs and US 2nd Marine Division infantry losses. And here's that pier I was talking about, and these, I presume, are where the Marines have to start off for their assault onto the beach. Here's the island itself, with that all-important airstrip that has to be captured. So let's see if we can zoom in. There we are. We can see all the little coloured dots. And some of the detail there. Let's have a look up the top. So here is where the deck goes, and if it's like the other ones in the series, this is like a sequence of play as you move along. Here we've got Japanese eliminated units, Japanese coastal depth markers, Japanese inland depth markers, and Japanese reserve units. And along here, Japanese allowed actions. See if we can move it along a bit. There we go. So here's Admiral Shibasaki, a track for the US Command Post Range, some more of the deck track, and lastly, here's the turn track. So there we are, that's the map. So this has been an Open the Box, an unboxing of D-Day at Tarawa, 20th of November 1943, a solitaire game designed by John Butterfield and published by Decision Games. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have, and you haven't done so already, it would be great if you would consider subscribing to the channel. Really does help. Push the like button, the thumbs up on the video, and the bell if you want to be informed of when I upload other content. Leave a comment and share. As always, a big thank you to my subscribers for sticking with me. Thank you very much. And if you want to support the channel a little bit more, well, now you can. You can buy the channel a coffee. It doesn't cost much, and all those coffees will go towards uploading new content for the channel. If that's of interest to you, there will be a link in the description for you to check that out, and thank you. So until next time, as always, you take care and goodbye.